You alright guys, this is Ap0col1pse and today I'm bringing you some Black Ops 2 gameplay and I've got a special guest with me today, so I'll let him introduce himself.
Thank you very much. How you doing, guys? My name's Ap0col1pse and I am a YouTuber similar to ATC. So how you doing?
Awesome, right, well today we're going to be talking about conspiracy theories and New World Order and stuff like that. This is the second episode to my paranormal, strange mystery stuff, so if you haven't seen the first episode then I'll put the link in the description. So we'll get this kicked off and we're going to talk about New World Order. And you've probably heard of this, haven't you, Ap0col1pse?
I have, yeah. It was a great record done by Ministry in the 1990s. Heavy rock. No, I have. It's basically all to do with the fact that, as far as I know, the government are trying to underpopulate the world and take over, and it's all about control sort of thing, you know, cleaning out the big cities so they've got the control over the people, and apparently presidents and politicians and royalty are all involved in it and things like that.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, there are like a couple of sub-theories to New World Order. Like there are a couple of things I've been planning on doing, or apparently planning on doing, to create a new religion, which at first sounds quite bad, but when you look at it, the fact that the reason they're doing this is so there are obviously going to be less wars because everybody's going to be in the same religion, and you know there's almost too much to talk about New World Order because there's stuff like the Blue Light Project, which is by NASA, which I won't really get into that. It's just basically a method on how to create a new religion, but there are like really strange bits about it that are quite believable in a way, that Walt Disney was apparently a Freemason, which is quite strange, do you think?
I do, yeah. I mean, the thing with the new religion, it's, I don't know, where can you go with that? How can you possibly re-educate people into believing in something new? It's like you've either got to have some pretty decent kind of power to be able to do that, or you've just got to literally put something in people's water to brainwash them. I mean, it's like, yeah, I've got one for you. I'm going to start a new religion now. It's called the religion of the rich tea biscuits. So now we have to all praise the rich tea biscuits because they are our gods. It's like, you know, there's nowhere else you can go with it, is there? We've got Buddhas, we've got Jehovah, we've got God, we've got Muhammad, we've got all these different things. I don't know where they can go with that. So that'd be really hard. But with regards to Walt Disney, it doesn't surprise me. I mean, I know of two of my friends are in the Freemasons, and basically what they want to do is they want to recruit people who have got something to add. You know, it's one of my friends who was a Freemason had his own construction business. For whatever reason, they decided they would blackball him. And you know, blackballing's obviously the system they run, where you go to a meeting, they meet you, decide if they like you, and if they like you or what, they go around with a collection of balls. And there's like white and black balls, and if they all draw out black balls or something like that, then you're in. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but from what I've sort of read is the fact that the people who are high up, really high up, potentially are going to try and brainwash the ones who are low down. So like my friend is probably number 7,859, whereas like number 2, who I think is isn't King, what's his name, number 2 or something? One of the royalties number 2, isn't he?
Yeah, I did hear that somewhere. I know that the presidents and the people, some of them might have been aware to it. Well, they are, but they're kind of like the puppets to the Illuminati. They kind of follow orders from the hierarchy people, I guess.
Yeah.
I'd like to say that. But
well, I heard that like the president, they reckon the president, you know, with all this Area 51 stuff. I heard that the presidents are apparently aliens. Like Obama's apparently like they don't call them aliens. They call them let me think now.
Is it reptiles?
Like reptiles, yeah, like non-entity reptiles from another planet that have basically taken human form, and you know, I don't know, get blowjobs off prostitutes, whatever. Clinton was one apparently, so good old Clinton, you know, an alien, a horny alien.
Crazy bitch. But in regards to like the new religion, one of the ways which they was going to do this is when I was on about the Blue Beam Project or whatever it's called, they was basically going to get these machines that projected an image into the sky, and depending on where the image was projected, like say if it was over say England, obviously the majority of people from England would believe in God, so over England there would be the image of God, and then over different countries and stuff they'll have the different gods, and then does basically it's gonna like merge it all together and make it look like it's some sort of like second coming or third coming or whatever, and then merge them all together to show that all the gods are actually the same. So it kind of gives people the feeling that they're all in the same religion, and they're doing stuff like radio waves and stuff like that.
What about if what about if there was a mix-up at the print factory where they got the images from to go over the light projectors, and they actually came back with the Superman image, and they're showing that into the sky? How cool would that be? Or no, it was Batman, wasn't it? Sorry, Batman. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like worshipping Batman and stuff.
Caped Crusader is God. We knew it. We knew it anyway.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like back to like Walt Disney. Like, apparently in Disneyland is down one of the streets. I can't remember what the name is it, but it's down Main Street. One of the houses is actually like a secret meeting point for all the Freemasons and stuff. It's some sort of like club. It's like the 7th Street Club or something strange. But apparently that's where they all like partied.
Jesus Christ. I mean, to be fair, Walt Disney was an evil bastard. I mean, that Mickey Mouse, I never trusted him. I never trusted him. There was always something about him. He was always too happy, wasn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, you can imagine him at this meeting place, can't you? You know, walking in. Hey, how's it going? Yeah. What's your name? Mickey. Mickey, meet Donald. Donald. Donald, meet Goofy. Goofy. Hey, guys, we're all here. Okay, let's take over the world. Jesus Christ.
Oh God, yeah, yeah. I mean, there's like obviously like other links to it as well, like devil worship and Satanism or whatever it's called. And like apparently like Lady Gaga sold a soul to the devil or something for fame. But apparently that's like quite a common thing now, is killing goats and eating them and stuff.
There's I don't know how true this is. Apparently it's true. If you go on YouTube, you can find it. There's a Beyonce record. They reckon Beyonce's really high up in the Illuminati, apparently. And apparently there's a Beyonce record. Like I say, if you typed it in Beyonce subliminal message or something like that, apparently one of her records, if you play it backwards, she mentions something about I am August or something like I am August, I am August. And what August is apparently in the Illuminati a really important date. I'm not sure when it is, but apparently that's the date when they're preparing for the end of the coming or something like that. I can't remember. Oh, sorry, no,
Yeah.
beg your pardon. I'm an Aquarius, not bleeding August. I'm an Aquarius, yeah. Getting my star signs mixed up with months. Yeah, I'm an Aquarius. It's something to do really important with the Illuminati. I'm not sure what it is, but it can be found on YouTube.
Yeah, yeah. I think I'll have to take a look for that, to be honest with you. I mean, there's quite a lot of songs, isn't there? Like, there's quite a few songs where you're playing backwards and it says some weird stuff, but I guess there are some, like, logical explanations, because a lot of the videos that you watch, when they play it backwards, they'll have writing on the screen telling you what they think it says, and then the brain obviously doing what it likes to do is it tries to fit what you're hearing with the words you see on the screen to make it seem more like relevant. But if you don't look at the words at all and you just like close your eyes, you can't really make out what it's saying. But with the words in front of you, your brain tries to put the words to match it, if that makes sense.
I know what you're saying, and it apparently can be quite powerful. I mean, there's the new One Direction song. Apparently, if you play that backwards, it tells you to redecorate your house. And what have I been doing today? I've been painting, haven't I? I don't know whether that works or not. I don't know. It said something. I don't know, but yeah, how powerful can that possibly be? I mean, can those
Yeah, I
things
mean that
also
is quite weird, because I've been decorating this week as well, so I think we've all been brainwashed by
Yeah.
some little fags.
I don't know what's more worse, whether we're all decorating our houses or listening to One Direction, or listening to or experimenting with One Direction where we're listening to it backwards. That's probably worse.
Yeah, that's probably the most effective it could be.
But yeah, I don't know. It's like I done that video about the end of the world. I mean, that was sort of combined with conspiracy theories and stuff like that. And I do I love all that sort of stuff. I mean, again, if you go onto YouTube or even go on Google, the Illuminati. This is the most interesting thing about the Illuminati, I think. Apparently, they are behind a lot of disasters, and they've got a deck of cards. Have you ever seen them?
I've heard about it, but I've not really read too much into that.
Well,
to be
this
honest.
deck of cards came out in the 1980s, and what they would do is, I don't know whether all the members get this deck of cards, but they're kind of like how would you say, you know, like you know the cards when you go to a fortune teller and they put them all out and it's like, oh, death. And apparently death means you're going to go home and have chocolate and cake. You know, brilliant. Um, apparently these cards, they're like that. They're sort of pictures, and like tarot cards, that's it.
Yeah.
But apparently on these cards it's got events and different cards show different things. There's like one showing the Twin Towers coming down, like showing the Twin Towers exploding.
Ah.
And it shows
Right.
you on Google. If you look at this picture of the one tarot card with the picture of the burning towers, and then go to the actual picture, it is identical. There's another one with the Pentagon, with a fire next to the Pentagon. If you look on the picture on YouTube or the picture put there on Google, it's exactly the same. You know, when the plane went for the Pentagon but apparently missed, air quotes,
Yeah.
supposedly. But see, in my mind, this is when you start thinking conspiracies. You think maybe whoever, if the government wanted those planes to look like a terrorist accident, would say, see if you can get the plane to look as though it's coming to take down the government, but unfortunately miss somehow. You know what I mean? You just, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
to sort of get us out the loop.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's so many different conspiracy theories. I mean, everything that happens is obviously going to be a conspiracy behind it. Like some guy wearing a tinfoil hat, and another one was in America there's all these like weird like cremation coffins like appearing up in these so-called FEMA camps.
Yeah.
I believe it's called, and that's just apparently what they're going to do when they kill the masses. They're going to put them in these like big coffins that fit about 3 people per coffin,
Yeah.
and they're basically designed just to incinerate easier. So it's one of the things where you really don't know what to believe, really.
That's time saving and space saving. So that's kind of effective, really, isn't it?
Yeah, even when they're killing us, they're still trying to save money.
That's it. Yeah, they're always thinking of us.
Yeah, well, this video is approaching 12 minutes now, so I think this is going to be the end for this one, and hopefully we can maybe get together and do this again, because I enjoy talking about stuff like this, to be honest.
Yeah, me too, mate. Definitely.
Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed watching this video, everyone. It's been a pleasure making it. If you'd like to go over to Ap0col1pse's channel, he makes some great content, so if you want a good laugh, then go over to his channel and watch some of his videos.
Get it right. I make below average content that looks reasonable.
Nah, it's really good content. He's lying.
But I'm
He's
sexy.
lying.
I'm sexy, so that's why they should come.
With his Discovery Channel voice. Okay then, guys. Well, I'll see you all later and take care.
See you later, guys.